Hi students, in this video we're just going to give you a small taste of what a student congress looks like. We're not going to actually have speeches or questions. We'll just say, I'm giving a speech and I'm asking a question, so that you don't have to listen to speeches and questions, but that instead you can catch the flow of the parliamentary procedure. So watch me as the chair, observe the people as they speak or ask questions, and most importantly try to catch the cadence of the parliamentary procedure as we go through the opening bits of parliamentary procedure and then one bill before we end. All right, let's get started. Order. I now call into session this Congress. Senators will begin with a roll call. I am conducting the roll call, and you have all responded that you are present. Now we'll administer the oath of office. Please stand, you raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I give you the oath of office. And you have repeated. Okay, thank you very much, Senators. You may be seated. I am giving some introductory remarks at the beginning of this Congress. They are witty, they are helpful, they make everything very clear, and they ensure that you are going to have a great Congress today. Now, Congress, we will move to the first item on the agenda, and that is a bill presented by Senator Green. We will begin by reading the bill. I read the bill to you. Now that I have read the bill, I will note that it is moved by Senator Green that we adopt the bill. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a second, and that moves us to debate on the bill. We'll begin with debate by an authorship speech by Senator Green. Senator Green, you have 4 minutes. Come forward.
I give a speech. I yield my time to the chair.
Thank you, Senator Green. We will now have a 2-minute questioning period for Senator Green. Please raise your hand if you wish to address a question to Senator Green. The chair recognizes Senator Brown.
I ask a clarifying question.
I answer.
The chair recognizes Senator Johnson.
I ask a complicated question.
I answer in the best way I know how.
The chair recognizes Senator Anderson.
I ask a friendly question.
I answer friendly. Friendlyly.
The chair recognizes Senator Madsen.
I ask a question so confusing that you question my legitimacy as a senator.
I answer anyways.
And I will note that that is the time we have for questions. My apologies, Senator Logsdon, and you may be seated, Senator Green. We've opened debate with a speech in the affirmative. The chair will now be pleased to recognize a speech in the negative. Please raise your hand if you wish to speak in the negative. The chair recognizes Senator Erickson. Please come forward.
I give a speech in the negative, and I yield my time to the chair.
Thank you, Senator Green. We now have a 2-minute questioning period. My apologies. Thank you, Senator Erickson. We will now have a 2-minute questioning period for Senator Erickson. Please raise your hand if you would like to ask a question to Senator Erickson. The chair recognizes Senator Green.
I ask a question on a specific point of disagreement.
I answer it.
Are there any further questions for Senator Erickson? The chair recognizes Senator Logsdon.
I forgot my question.
Then the question is withdrawn, and the chair will recognize any further questions. Seeing none, the chair closes the questioning period. You may be seated. We've heard a speech in the affirmative and the negative. The chair will now recognize another speech in the affirmative. Please raise your hand if you wish to speak affirmative.
Mr. Chair,
The chair recognizes Senator Johnson.
I move to previous question.
We have a motion to previous question. This means that Senator Johnson is suggesting that we should end debate and move to a vote on the bill. Is there a second for the motion to previous question?
Second.
All those in favor of previous question say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay.
Nay.
We have a 2/3 majority. That closes debate on the bill, and we will now vote on the bill. All those in favor of the bill presented by Senator Green, the title of which I read now, please stand. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may be seated. All those opposed to the bill, please stand. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You may be seated. By a vote of 5 to 7, the bill fails. Our condolences, Senator Green. And that is essentially the basic unit of Student Congress. You open the Congress, and then you take each bill at a time, affirmative speeches, negative speeches, questions, and the bill will either end because there's no more debate, someone moves previous question, or the time has run out for debate on the bill, and you just repeat that sequence over and over and over again until you've gone through the agenda. The only thing that we haven't shown here is how to elect a chairperson, and you can see how to do that in the Guide to Parliamentary Procedure. Hope you found the video enlightening, and Hope you have a great day.